Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, this is a Council of Light reading. Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. They want me to talk to, in Raising Consciousness, they want me to talk about a couple of people that are going through something similar here. So they had me pull the runes. And guys, it took me a little while to decipher what they were trying to say here. Okay? So there may be some of you that are feeling lost at this time, or you're just now starting to, you're feeling out of place, and that's because of what the cards are telling me too. So I'm gonna go through the rune message first, which is the first thing they wanted to talk about, and then I'm going to go through the Work Your Light Oracle deck, since I seem to be working a lot with people that are trying to figure out. They're saying this is for some people it's for those of you that are maybe feeling some kind of confusion, or you're getting intuitive hits and you're trying to decipher them, okay? And going through a lot of mixed emotions, I'm hearing. So the first thing they gave me is they gave me flow, spiritual warrior, and breakthrough. And this, guys, honestly, this was like somebody who's arguing with themselves. Okay, you are a spiritual warrior. You are getting your gifts in, or you've already gotten your gifts in. But there's some kind of confusion here. I'm feeling like you don't know where you're going, or quite where you're meant to be going. The reason why you're feeling all this energy, the flow and the breakthrough, spiritual warrior, and why you're arguing with yourself, is because divine timing has something to do with it. For one, for the other is, sometimes while we're trying to figure out where we're going, you'll have a lot of mixed emotions. You'll have a lot of intuitive hits. You'll have a lot of messages from your angels, your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, Council of Light. You'll have a lot of new things coming in to where there's several different ways you can go, and it's going to take you a while to figure out exactly how to narrow it all down. So in the meantime, while you're getting all this energy is swirling around you, right? You're fluctuating between happy, sad, mad. They're telling me there's a lot of fluctuations going on. So they're saying just take a deep breath and relax, because it's going to be okay. And they're saying once you start, the energy starts settling down, that's swirling around you, you're going to feel a lot of joy, because over time you're going to realize where you're going. Now, this also feels like today, Jira normally talks about rewards for efforts in a period of about a year, but here they're telling me some kind of new beginning after some kind of ending, okay? Because this has, Jira is, Keen is going forward, and Keen is going backwards, one on top of the other. Okay, so they're talking about something ending and something beginning at the same time. Okay, maybe you've even got you've had a recent breakup, a relationship failed, and that's why it was causing some of this. But they're saying that they're going to be guiding you, and just to give it a little bit of time, because they're telling me today that Gibu, which is communication with the divine, new partnerships, new information coming in. They're saying at this point in time right now, it's kind of a little bit of a crossroads. So they're saying just take a deep breath. It's going to be okay, because here soon, coming up, we then have opening. Okay, we've got completion and new beginnings, and it feels like it's something you've had to fight for. So maybe some of you've gone through some kind of trauma or something like that, and they're saying it's just going to take a little bit of time. But when the dust clears, you're going to feel like you've come through some kind of a battle. Okay, maybe with yourself, maybe with family, friends, a past relationship. But they're saying it's going to be okay, because we've then got ISO, which can be frozen or spiritual attainment, Hagla's opportunity disguised as loss, and a secret coming to light. A secret coming to light. So they're talking about that there's going to be a little bit of a period of that. Okay, so take this as a time to rest, figure out where you're going, rejuvenate. I'm hearing, because then we've got Rado, which is your journey. We've got an opening and we've got messages coming in. So it feels like they're saying take a period of rest, okay? Just take some time to let the dust settle, okay? Especially if you've just come through a bad relationship, or you went through a bad relationship, you went through some kind of trauma, you were healing from that, and then you met someone and started a new relationship, or you met a new friend, you got let go of an old best friend, made a new best friend, whatever kind of human thing you've gone through, they're saying, let the dust settle. It's going to be okay. All right. And they're saying you're going to be moving forward soon, but don't fight. You know, you're going to feel like you've come through a battle at the end of it. So you need to take time to rest and recuperate. All right. So take that how it resonates. Okay. Then we've got Fihu, which is material possessions, and we've got strength. So maybe, you've gotten rid of some material possessions, or you've got some new stuff coming in, and you're stronger than you know going into the future. You've gained some kind of strength from whatever this fight was that you had with yourself or with other people around you, or this trying time that you went through, okay? Because then you have birth and success. So we will becoming whole again. So just like the Jera being, closing off one door and opening up another, guys, at every new ending comes a new beginning. So whoever this message is for that I'm speaking to, you do have birth coming up in success, and it's all going to be okay. All right. They're just saying that heal from one trauma and one ending, and make peace with yourself, make peace with everything around you, and take that time that you need before you move into the future. Okay. Always take time for yourself to heal whatever trauma you've gone through, because new things are coming, and you want to have a clear heart, a clear palette, I'm hearing. So guys, take that how it resonates. Your angels, your ancestors are around you. So then I asked, what do you not know? And they said, they've gave me Thurias, which is a gateway, releasing it all. Okay. Then we've got relief from stress. And then we've got Manus, which is going from the microchism into the macrochism. So you might find new friends, new situations. Also, it means coming into yourself. Okay. And again, I still keep feeling that at every ending is a new beginning, because we also have, Manus is a loaded rune, guys, because we have Wonjo in there. We've got reverse Wonjo. We've also got, if you look at it this way, you've got Isa's in there. This rune is in there. Okay. You also have breakthrough to self-change in there. One situation, either in yourself or in whatever situations. I mean, it's almost like a bind rune to me. Okay. So take that how that resonates, and realize that the new is coming. Okay. And everything's going to be okay. And then, because then you've got movement, and then you've got wholeness. Okay. Having come to yourself in some way. So, and I'm going to point this out to y'all, because I didn't get these messages like this for a while, but I have today. We've got on the end at the top, we've got flow. We've got new beginning coming through a portal. Then we've got Fihu. And then we got gateway again. Okay. So guys, take that how that resonates. Okay. Everything is meant to change. Nothing is meant to stay stagnant. Then we've got Gibu up here on this end, which is talking about just talking to the divine. Anzu with the messages coming in, right? And then you becoming a whole person, all right? Oh, well, and you can say success at the end over here too, okay? So that by itself can also be a message, okay? So this is telling me that everything may seem kind of shaky to you right now, but after this trauma, it's going to be okay, all right? So I'm going to go into the cards now. I'm going to get my little stand here up here. So let's see. They are wanting you to know that your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are all around you. So guys, the first one I got here was men talking, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So this card's telling me that this is that fighting with yourself, feeling out of place, not knowing quite where you want to go. Okay. This could be light worker energy, starseed energy. This just could be somebody who's just trying to figure out, where they're going and healing from something. Okay. And then we've got no. Okay. And this card It's telling me that while you're doing this, they're saying postpone, pause, say no. Maybe you're feeling, maybe this arguing with yourself is this energy of other people. Remember, I was just talking recently about having boundaries. Okay, sometimes you have to say no. This is striking me as somebody that needs to take the time to rebuild their energies, rebuild their forces. And you can't see where you're going if everything's all clouded, right? For you to have a clear path forward, or even just to come from, sometimes there's storms behind you, but going into the future, okay, is more light, more brightness. You just have to take the time to heal, okay? And then with that, and then the next card I got was the Awakening card, okay? Which right here, that's that completion of beginnings, going through a portal, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So this makes me feel like after you come through whatever this little bit of trauma is, or whatever this decision that you've made, or in whatever way you were fighting or arguing or healing from something, you have some kind of an aha moment. You have some kind of an awakening moment where you are now feeling like you're seeing your path more clear. You're feeling like your head, your heart, all your chakras have cleared out. You're feeling energetic pulls from your angels, ancestors, from the universe. You feel like your inner self has healed to the point where you can move forward. Because the very next card we got was the Inner Temple, devotion, turn into the portal of your heart. So this is telling me again, put yourself first. Whatever trauma you've come through, you've got to heal from that before you can really go on. So you might need to do some deeper meditation to see what messages your angels are giving you, they're saying, and be open to new possibilities, okay, with this new beginning. So that just feels like maybe someone that is, again, like has just recently, it just feels like somebody's had a fight with themselves or with other people, and you're trying to clear off that negative energy. And when you take the time to do it, that's what happens when you clue into your inner self. Because then we've got the initiation, okay, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And this feels like after having gone through some kind of deep meditation and figuring out what's right for you, okay, this new understanding dawns. Okay, like a lightning bolt from above. I don't know if y'all can see that lightning on that card. So it feels like whatever your inner self is telling you, and this always feels, sometimes this can feel like a new path to me, but today it feels like it did a couple of months back, where it felt like somebody tuning into their third eye, into their chakra, seeing in between the realms, figuring out where it is you want to go. We've also got these snakes down here, which snakes are fertility. So it feels like whenever you break free from whatever this trauma does this healing, you're going to see the new path is going to be bright for you. You're going to see it. You're going to understand where you're going. Okay. The next card we have is the next thing I have is Unbound. Okay, which is releasing soul patterns, contracts, past lives. So again, this could be that breaking away from or clarity of mind even. And while you're doing this awakening or understanding what your heart's telling you, you're breaking loose of all these things that maybe you felt held you back, or maybe you're even releasing something that you didn't realize was holding you back, okay? And feeling like it's just time to let a lot of things go that no longer should be in your life. They're no longer things that you maybe... Okay, so maybe so they're saying maybe some of you had a crutch of some kind, where you felt like you needed to have a certain person in your life, family members around you, or something like that. And they're saying, no, you just need to have stronger boundaries, because we got the boundaries card coming up next. So again, I feel like this is with somebody fighting with themselves or with other people that are now trying to heal from all that. And you are releasing it, okay? Because you are learning firmer boundaries. Okay, because again, this feels like somebody who's getting in touch with their chakras. They're coming through this portal, this initiation, where they're now putting those boundaries in place. And you see how everything is balancing out her chakras here? And instead of letting all these people pull on her and getting her to, you're coming through, you're listening to your angels and ancestors, and you're realizing where you need to be find your strength at, right? With Fihu here, or with Fihu and Uruz, newfound strength, okay? And this birth and success, okay? And that's going right along with this too, because we also along this boundaries, we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Guys, okay, they're saying don't let other people take your power away from you. You are sovereign. You should have, you are your own light. You are your own way of going forward. You are your own everything, okay? They're saying you don't need to let everybody tell you what you need to be doing. You need to, quit battling with yourself and letting other people, by releasing, don't let these other people dim your light. You are a light and sovereign all by yourself. Does that make sense? Okay? Because then they're saying, for the last card, what is your soul calling you to do? Okay, so this is answering the call. This is feeling like you start seeing where you're supposed to go. Because it also feels like they're talking about as long as you keep saying yes to a lot of people, you've got to get past this and heal this and release all this before you can go and then figure out where you need to be. Okay, does that make sense? So that is a message for someone. Original light workers feel like you need to go no awakening, inner temple, figuring it out, the initiation, and now releasing it, having stronger boundaries, and not letting people take your energy and answering the call. So some of you may find that is a block, okay? Some of you may find that is what you are fighting on your inner soul with, on your spiritual warriors fighting with, is trying to find how to strengthen your boundaries to keep telling people no, okay? So maybe you've got extra people also as well trying to tell you, how to live your life. I can't say that to them. So there's an old saying someone told me one time: if you don't feed me, sleep with me, or pay my bills, don't tell me how to live my life. Okay, y'all fill in the blanks on the bad cuss words there. Okay, but you are sovereign all by yourself, and until you say no and release all this and get these stronger boundaries, some doorways may not open for you because you've got to do that healing from that first. Okay, we are all sovereign, guys. Sometimes we don't realize how much family, friends, other people pull on our energies. You have to have alone time. You have to know how to say no. You have to have strong boundaries. Because if you're constantly fighting with yourself because you're saying yes to people, but you're feeling guilty about it, you got to let that stuff go. Sometimes it requires getting in your car, going somewhere else, turning off your phone, going to the park all by yourself, taking the dog out for a walk. Sometimes it requires going away for the weekend and just, Mom, I'm going to let you know that I'm going somewhere, but I'm not telling no one else. If anyone calls you and say they haven't gotten a hold of me, you let them know, well, I know where she is. She's fine, or he's fine. They're fine. They went off somewhere, oh, yeah. Well, I know where they're at. They're good. I promise they're good. It feels like somebody needs to take a mini vacation here. Okay. So guys, take that how it resonates. I hope that helps someone. Don't fight with yourself. Okay. So guys, a lot of birth coming in after going through all that and become a much stronger person after that. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see that like that. Okay, guys. All right. That's a Council of Light message for someone. Lighthouse.